The Real Opinion is brought to you by Rainstorm Car Wash. Get in and get clean today.
Hey Central Illinois, Geno Reynolds here from The Real Opinion, here to review my second Steve Carell movie this week, The Way, Way Back. Do you like Steve Carell? Do you find him funny, or has his comedy act gotten a little stale for you? I like the guy, but I'm getting tired of seeing him play similar goofy roles in movies. Even though I'm the minority here, my favorite performance from him was in Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. I think he is a better actor than his typecasting lets on. In The Way, Way Back, he gets to shove over the limits of his likability, and I say it's about time. 14-year-old Duncan, played by Leon James, is a unique kid with lots of problems. His mother's divorced and is dating Trent, played by Steve Carell, who is not the nicest guy. He is trying to play dad to Duncan, but comes off as an overbearing jerk. The group is headed to Trent's summer house for a vacation so Duncan's mother, Pam, played by Toni Collette, can meet all of his friends. Duncan, who just mopes around a lot of the time, meets Owen, played by Sam Rockwell, who works at the local water park. Owen gives Duncan a job, which helps him to open up a little and gain some confidence in himself. The problem is Duncan uses the water park as a crutch and avoids his problems altogether. We also find out that Trent may have some summertime secrets going on at his summer home. While not the best coming-of-age story I've seen this year, it is still a pretty good one. I did have a couple issues with the movie, so I'll cover them first. My first problem is that I don't think the movie went far enough with the issues that Duncan is up against. Though he has a couple of confrontations with Trent, I would have liked to have seen them butt heads a little more. Also, some of the characters didn't really get fleshed out enough. The movie tried to do a side story with Trent's daughter Stephanie, played by Zoe Levin, but it never really went anywhere. There were other characters that shared the same fate as well, but it really didn't affect the main story too much. A lot of people are claiming that this could be Sam Rockwell's breakout performance. I say to those people, have you never seen Seven Psychopaths, Moon, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, and Galaxy Quest, The Green Mile, etc., etc., etc.? I even thought he was really good in the 10 seconds he was in 1990's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as the quote-unquote head thug. So I guess I'm really saying to those people, where have you been? My two main reasons for wanting to see this movie is for Sam Rockwell and the idea of Steve Carell playing the bad guy. I'm conflicted about Steve Carell's performance because if he played the part the way I really wanted him to, it would have changed the brilliant ending of this movie. I think he could have taken the jerk angle of the character and stretched it just a bit more, just so I could dislike his character just a bit more. What I'm saying is that he did a really good job, but I thought he could have done more to escalate the despicable nature of Trent. I really do understand why they did what they did with the character, though. I do think it is time that Carell took on a more sinister role, which I think he'd be really good at. Other than the ending, there is one scene that really worked for me. I won't spoil the details of it, but it is when Duncan finally stands up to Trent for himself and his mother. This is one of those scenes I wish would have went a bit further, but is still really good. Unlike me, you probably don't need to drive to Chicago to go see this one, but I could see it showing up somewhere here at one of the few theaters that get limited releases. If you want to see a pretty good coming-of-age story with a really different performance from Steve Carell, you might want to check this one out. But remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Geno Reynolds from The Real Opinion. Until next time.
The Real Opinion is brought to you by Rainstorm Car Wash. Get in and get clean today.